Oh, Daddy, there's a gator coming out their boxes.
They know it's food.
Hey, there's Mr. Lazy Pants just moved his leg. I'll tell you to go.
Alright. Oh, look what came up on it.
Oh no, they're gonna eat you, Joe. Gator up. I want to see a gator come up in action. Come on.
All right, good morning. Hey, is everybody? Everybody still good? All kids accounted for? That's a miracle. All right, can everybody hear me? Can y'all hear me down there on that end, ladies? Just raise your hand. All right, I think so. Everybody hear me down there? Woo! All right. Well, welcome to Alligator Alley, folks. My name's Wes. I'll be feeding this morning. Got my main man Joseph over there on the getaway cart. Most of our bases are covered. It's Joseph's job that if an alligator grabs me and drags me into the water, you have two choices. You can jump in and help him out, or you can start filming. I mean, either way, it's going to make it on YouTube, so whatever works. Come on, Shorty, you can do it. He's thinking about it. Hey, can one of y'all jump in and give him a push? He needs a boost. He'll get up here. He just picked the wrong spot. Oh, come on, Shorty. You should have come right over here. All right. Now we're going to start ringing the dinner bell shortly, see what we can get crack-a-lacking this morning. As you'll see behind me, alligators have come from every direction possible. Now, how many alligators we get on the bank? I don't know. We'll see. Typically, if I can get 6, 8, 10, 12, that's nice. My goal is to get some big guys on the bank because I just like the big guys. They're cooler. All right, here we go. If an alligator sneaks up on me, all you have to say is, you know, hey, Wes, there's an alligator right behind you. Please don't scream, dear Lord, it's going to eat you. Throws me off my game. All right. In case you're wondering, the glove is not to protect my hand in the event of an alligator bite. All right, here we go. Remember, kids, don't try this at home. I wasn't ready for you yet, George. All right, you better sit. That's right. They don't call me the alligator whisperer for nothing. Here we go. That's about the most technologically advanced alligator calling device on the planet. If that doesn't work, we hold up a picture of a couple politicians. All right, come on. All right. Got some good stuff on the menu today. If you're curious about what we feed, folks, the vast majority of, I'm sorry, I'm fresh out of marshmallows. The vast majority of what our alligators eat is pork. Now, the pork we're feeding These are called feral pigs, otherwise known as wild pigs, wild boars, doesn't matter what you call them. They are a nuisance animal in South Alabama. They do about $70 million a year in damage. In order to, oh, come on, Sweet Pea, you can do it. In order to keep our alligators fed and then help out with the nuisance problem, and at the same time be environmentally friendly, we just refer to this program as pork recycling. So, we also feed the occasional slow deer. Slow deer don't cross highways like fast deer do. So, again, we're all about making sure something does not get wasted. Now, currently today, there are exactly 201 adult alligators on this side of the fence. These are wild alligators. They're not pets. Although we have a couple that were born here, the vast majority, again, they were brought here for being a nuisance. A nuisance alligator. Again, the small ones show up first, big ones come up later. A nuisance alligator is defined. Come on, you can do it. Fetch. So what happens? That was a long walk for her. Now, all right. Yes, a party now. Now, a nuisance alligator is defined as a threat to people, pets, livestock, or property. Now, I'm pretty sure none of our alligators at Alligator Alley have eaten people, at least not on accident, but we do have some that borrowed certain things like household pets and did not return them in a timely fashion. We just call those Labrador retrievers. We have some that borrowed livestock, but for the most part, again, the creeks, the rivers, the lakes, the swamps, these are now called waterfront property. So, all right, I saw that one, but good call. So, most of it is just, you know, the habitat became waterfront property. Nobody needed the alligator anymore. So far, so good. This is one of our older females, and her name's Crazy Legs. We call her that because at one time or another, apparently she either broke or dislocated her back left leg. So when she walks, she just walks kind of crazy. So, a very befitting name. Now, it wouldn't take a big alligator to actually ruin your day or inflict some pretty traumatic injuries. When we start determining, you know, what size does an alligator really get dangerous to people? It's not a big alligator. I mean, this cute little fellow right here, you know, he is about 6.5 feet long. This alligator on a good day is going to weigh about 90 pounds, maybe 95. Now, if you watch Swamp People, he's 13 feet and 1,000 pounds. For some reason, they're really good at math over there. But come on, Shorty, you can do it. All right.
No, you don't want to record us?
We're gonna get bigger. I see my man J-Dub coming down the pond. What's up, JW? He's taking his own sweet time. But a small alligator, like that little fella at around 6 feet, has enough bite force to break a major human bone. Arms and legs on people, they kind of break at around 450. So any of these alligators on the bank, if they were to bite you, we just refer to that as a technical difficulty arising. So if you're going to pick an alligator to wrestle, pick one smaller than 6 or 7 feet. Now, when we start talking big alligator status, hi, George Fetch. He falls for that every time. You Fetch, too. You know, 10 feet and above, that's when we consider an alligator big. Because at 10 feet, that animal really has no natural predators other than people. At 10 feet, they're going to weigh about anywhere from 350 to 400 pounds. They're the top guy on the food chain. So at 10 feet, their bite jumps up there and typically gets around 1,800 to 2,000 pounds. Now, it can be more, but it's rarely going to be less. The reason they have such a tremendous bite is an alligator's teeth are essentially dull blunt objects. When you go home this afternoon, just go over to the closet and get out a rake or a broom, push down on that handle. That's about what an alligator's teeth feel like. But when you put that tremendous force behind them, what's up, Ralph? How are you this morning? That's all able to sink in and grab the move, which is exactly what they're designed to do. An alligator's jaw doesn't actuate side to side, they're straight up and down. So everything they eat, they either swallow whole or in a very large piece. Inside of their stomach, they produce enough hydrochloric acid that they can digest and liquefy entire bones. They can digest teeth. They can, break down an animal's hooves all in a relatively short period of time. So, again, alligators can digest everything except like Reeboks and Nikes. There's my man J-Dub. What's up, J-Dub? He's named after a friend of mine. Looks just like that alligator. That's about the same number of teeth. We'll see if I come on, J-Dub, let me jump in the bank. Come on, big boy. J-Dub's nice big. He's 11 and a half feet. He likes to get up and chase me around. He's thinking about it. He'll get up here in a minute. You know, on land, alligators are pretty swift creatures. I'll be the first to tell you I am not the fastest animal on the planet. But these guys, you know, they can run in the mid-20s, 23, 24 miles per hour. Is anybody here that fast?
Hey, baby girl,
I think I'm faster than Joseph, which is the important thing. But on land, they're not going to chase things. It's kind of out of their character. They make their living in the water or at the water's edge. So if you're an alligator, right here is where you're going to make like you go. Move along, Roman. Come on, go. Go. Good boy. All right, glad that worked. Again, they can run 24, 25 miles per hour, but this is where they truly make their living, at the water's edge. What's up, Chubbs? All right. What I'm going to do in just a minute, Chubbs is a pretty laid-back alligator. I'm going to get him to open his mouth really wide. When he does that, I'm going to take my hat off and stick my head in his mouth for pictures. I'm just kidding. That requires a mullet haircut. And a severe lack of education. Now, a lot of times we get questions, people say, well, you know, all these alligators are on the bank, how come they're not all coming over to eat? Alligators don't require daily feedings. They don't even really, when you get down to it, need to eat but about once a month. If you put that on a yearly basis, what's up, Shorty? They are fine, again, eating once a month, eating about 10% of their body weight a year in food intake as far as maintenance. So if you're a big alligator, 500-600 pounds, you can get by, again, catching one animal. Catch an otter, you're good to go. Catch a beaver, catch a pig, catch a first grader, you're fine. Now, they have a huge stomach capacity. Alligators can eat about 1/5, 20% of their body weight. So if you're a real big guy, you're 800, 900 pounds, you're talking about an animal that can eat 180, 190 pound animal at one sitting. Now, eating something that big kind of make them a little bit lazy. I mean, if you could imagine eating 180 pounds, you wouldn't be too fast or moving around. So although they can do that, it's pretty rare. On the other extreme end, alligators can go very long periods without food. It is not